So the first thing I want to say here about the live that just ended, I don't know what just happened, but it had to do with my computer updates. I completely didn't even see them. I guess I had to update my computer for the software or whatever that stuff is, but I didn't see them. And it updated on itself while I'm in a damn live. So I updated those on my laptop. That's all good. That shit ain't gonna happen again. It had nothing to do with the internet. Because the whole time I'm looking at the box of the internet and it's on. I'm on my phone internet. So that's what happened. But anyways, let's get into this video. That shit ain't gonna happen again. I'm frustrated right now because of it, because we had another, like, at least an hour to go on that live. So that just ruined a pretty good video. But anyways, there's something that a lot of you need to know right now. I do a lot of talking with you guys. I do a lot of talking with people where I come from. More of you need to believe in yourself a whole hell of a lot more than you believe in yourself. Some of you believe in yourself some, a little bit. It gotta be more than that. Some people think, oh, there's so many people doing this. Oh, I can't do this now. I can't do this now. And oh, I shouldn't go down this path now because there's already a lot of people doing it and all this stuff. There's so many things that you can do that needs more people. So much more. There needs to be more leadership in so many different areas of life that you could start to lead in. You just have to find out what it is. Some of you are chosen for something, but you just don't know what it is yet. And I've been there before. And I'm going to tell you something. With time, with hard work, with determination and willpower to get yourself somewhere where you want to be, you will make that happen. But you have to live accordingly to the life you want to live. You have to go for it. You have to make a decision and not be in so many different places around so many different people and doing crazy shit here, doing crazy shit there. You have to simplify your life. It's really that easy. The hard part is not doing that. The hard part is not simplifying it. But once you simplify things and you're on the right track, now it's just a matter of doing the work. Some of you are waiting to do the work. Some of you have a lot of work to do. Some of you don't know where to put the work in, though. That's the thing. You're chosen for something. You just don't know what it is yet. There's many different things you can do. You have to get creative. You have to understand the task at hand. You have to understand what you must do to make this world a better place. You can make this world a better place in unusual ways. There's so many things you could do. You had to make a choice. You got to make a decision and pick something and stick with it. You're going to find out if it's for you or it's not. But you got to put in the work. And don't give up too early. Don't stay in too late as well. Know when to let something go. I was pursuing certain paths for a few years and it got me nowhere. That's when I knew, okay, this just isn't it. This is heartbreaking to let it go because I put in a lot of work down this road to prepare myself, but it's not it. So get back on the horse immediately and start something else. Immediately. Understand that this is what it takes. Understand that you matter and you can do something big in this world for yourself and for others. You have it in you to do this. The world is going to make room for you. You have to reach out and grab what it is. by the scruff of the neck. But whatever it is that you want to do, the world will make room. You just have to be willing to do the work. And a lot of you are in positions, like I said. You know you have something, you just don't know what it is. And you're in the position where you haven't tried enough things yet, and you might not have tried hard enough. So that's what you have to get together. It's a process. It's a long process. The world's a crazy place. I genuinely believe younger people think life is going to be easier than it is. They're going to attract certain things easier than they think they will. And then you get these reality checks. And you begin to understand you have to pour your whole life into certain things. People want shit quick when it's just not how it is. The amount of work, the amount of hours is for real. What you have to put in to make something big for yourself and others happen. It's very, very real. The hours you got to put in is very real. But if you put those hours in, real shit's going to happen. That's how it works. You know the hours some people can put into video games every single day, right? You have to put those hours into something different. Unless you're making millions of dollars playing video games. But what are the odds of that? Not that high. And you have to take all those hours and put it into something completely different. Something special in your own way, something unique, do something different. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what you're going to do. Only you know what you can do in your talents and your gifts, your traits. But you have to go for it, man. Like, you got to try. A lot of people are afraid. What's my parents going to think? What are these people going to think? What are that going to think? What is this guy? What is this girl going to think? Sometimes you got to eat shit for some years and have people misunderstand you, and all of a sudden you're the top G on the top of the mountain. You took all the criticism over the years. You took the laughter all around, right? People laughing at you, thinking you're not going to do nothing. All of a sudden you become a top G in your own right. Now what do they have to say? Not much. Not much they can say. And this is what happens when you focus on your life. You have to let that bit of popularity you may have dwindle into nothing. Start over, start fresh. Start being a completely different person. Don't be the person everybody else wants you to be. You be who you are going to be. That's when the world's going to make room for you. You become chosen for something. That's when the world is going to make room. But the world is not going to make room if you're just like everybody else. You're not willing to do what it takes. People think freedom is free. People think their time is free. People think they can just do whatever they want. And they should also be gifted success. Be gifted this, be gifted that. It's not how it works. You're going to have to do things every single day you probably don't want to do. But there's going to come a point where it's like you start to actually want to do the things that you're doing. And it's not like these thoughts are in your head, I don't want to do this. At first, it's like that. It really is. Because you're making a big shift in your life. But when you make that shift and you start to do the things you don't want to do long enough, all of a sudden you start to want to do the things. And you know why? Because you got tougher. You got stronger. You got more resilient. You're more grounded. You understand what shit takes. And after that, you're going to reach a new level. And then a new level. And then a new level. And it's on you. However far you want to take whatever it is that you're doing. At that point, it's on you. It's easy, man. Like, what's not easy is the process, the beginning stages, the beginning phases. You gotta be tough. You gotta be. What's easy is when you get on track. That's where everybody wants to be. Everybody wants to be on top. at the very beginning. Nobody wants to go through the bullshit. But that's what it takes. It's absolutely what it takes. And people overlook that. People think it's going to be easier than it is. But when you get through that bullshit at first, you catch those second wins, you're off to the races. Now it's just a matter of doing the work. You're already on the right track. Do the work. The hardest thing for people to do is get on the right track. That was the hardest thing for me to do. Guess what, guys? I've never failed in my life to put in the work. Ever. That was never an issue. For some people, that is the issue. You're just fucking straight out lazy. You don't want to do the work. And for some people, it's just hard to get on the right path. For me, it was hard to find out how to go about things, what to do, what should I be doing, am I going to pick the wrong thing, which I've done once. Then you get back on the horse and you keep working towards something else. You start having those thoughts again, is this just not going to happen? Am I going to put in all this effort and nothing's going to happen? You never really know. But what separates the top G's in this world from the non-top G's? They're willing to find out. They're tough. They're resilient. They're going forward regardless of anything. They're willing to die to make life into what they know it should be for themselves. They're here to make a difference. You have to be the one that makes a difference. And I use video games as an example because a lot of people play video games. And if you took those hours and actually put it into productive stuff, you're going to get all the answers. All the answers, unless you're going to make millions playing video games. Otherwise, it's a waste of time. I've heard successful entrepreneurs say, if you're not making at least 6 figures a year, you should not be playing a damn video game. If you're not making 6 figures a year at least, you shouldn't even have a video game console. That's what they say. I kind of agree. You should be making at least that much if you want to play a damn video game, and you better keep making that much. Guys, this world's a crazy place. The times we're in right now are crazy. Like, the days of living even, how do I say this, of making average income is going to come to an end. Like, the standards of the world is going up and up and up. People's going to have to start making above average money. Everybody's going to have to start making above average money. Otherwise, you're going to be damn near in poverty. Literally in poverty. It's going to get to that point. So for you to not have a sense of urgency that you have to do something special with your life, which you should, because you're chosen to do something, you just got to figure it out. To not have a sense of urgency about that, to just live life on relax mode and you don't have no sense of urgency, unacceptable. You have to find out what you're made of. You have to find out what you can do to make a difference. That's what you have to find out. And guess what comes with all this? The people that aren't willing to do that, that's around you, are going to hate on you. They're going to backstab you. Because you're up in your game. You're up in your shit. You're creating a space between yourself and them. You're no longer on the same tip. You're no longer on the same page. You're willing to go distances that they're not. So God is going to separate the sheep and the goats. You the goat, they the sheep. That's what's going to take place in this world. It's already happening. So you have to be willing to find out. If you're not, I don't know what else to say. you're going to be in a position in life you don't want to be in. Where is your sense of urgency? If you're an adult, where is your sense of urgency? Where is it? If you're not on the right path, the sense of urgency that you must have within yourself should keep you up at night. You should not even be able to sleep. Literally. You're just going to allow life to go by because that's what is happening. It's going by. Nothing's happening. Nothing will ever happen unless you make it happen. You're the one that has to make it happen. You have to do something you've never done. You have to do something very different. You got to be bold. You got to be willing to get hated on. You got to be willing to be talked about. You got to be willing to be the laughing stock for maybe a year, 2, 3, I don't know. But guess what? All those motherfuckers that laughed at you, bro, all that laughter is going to turn to anger towards you. And some of those people will respect you because they legitimately thought you were a loser. And all of a sudden, you win. Oh shit. We didn't think that of this guy. We didn't think that about this girl. Well, you won. They were wrong. You were right. Prove yourself right. Prove all the haters and all the naysayers wrong. You are chosen for something. I'm going to tell you that right now, but you have to find out what it is. I can't even tell you what it is because I don't know who you are. But you have to find out what it is. There's something inside of you that you know you can do. And you have to go out there in the world and you got to try. Like the song from Pink. You got to get up and try, or however it goes. It's true. You got to try. You got to get up and try. Yeah, you got to try. Congratulations. This is Earth. Congratulations. It's not easy. But you have to be tough. You got to be willing to stick it to the man. You got to be willing to be bold. You got to be willing to have that dog in you. You ain't going away. You're right here. You're right here. You're not going away. You're right here. You're marking your territory. Whatever it is that you're doing, mark your territory. You're like a dog. Someone's about to take your bone, bruh. You're gonna damn rip their arm off. Unacceptable. Don't touch my bone. Ever again. Do you want your arm? Do you like your arm the way it is? Because it's about to be gone if you touch that bone. You gotta be about it, bruh. Like I said, I don't know what it is that you're gonna do. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you're capable of. I don't know what you're made of. But you do. So you have to be able to think for yourself, make your own decisions. Fuck your family, whatever they say. If they're toxic about it or negative, fuck them. Your little friendly friends, fuck them. The bit of popularity you have, say goodbye to it. Because you're about to be way more lit than that little bit of popularity you thought you had. Which don't even exist because it's all false. No one gives a fuck about you. That's the world. Become a somebody. You're chosen for something. Become a somebody. I hope a lot of you guys are honing into this message and really take this as some motivation to really kick it into gear. We are about to enter the new year, 2023. There is no more time to waste. All we have is a time right now, and if you fuck it up and you continue to fuck it up, that's exactly how your life will be. Completely fucked up. So you know what you gotta do. You gotta get up and try. That's what you gotta do. Until next time. I can't wait to do the next live. And this time, that shit that happened last time ain't gonna happen. I'll be back. Looking forward to it.